Hi,
My
name
is
Austin.
Hi.
My
Name
is
Andrew.
and
Today
will
be
teaching
you
about
derivatives. So first of all, I know you're wondering, what is a derivative? So let's say we're given a graph, f of x, which is this curve right here. Basically what the derivative does is it gives you the slope at any given point on this curve f of x. So for example, let's say we have the point A right here. Finding the derivative, which is commonly denoted as f prime of x, would help to find the slope at this point A, which is this tangent line right here.
Okay, now let's go over how to find the derivative of a polynomial function. So, say we have a function f of x, and it is in the form of a times x to the n, where a is a constant. So, in order to find the derivative of this function, we would want to use power rule. So now let me teach you guys how to do power rule. So in order to do power rule, you would move the exponent down and multiply by the constant, and you would subtract 1 from the exponent. So this n turns into n minus 1. So in short, the new formula we get is f prime of x, which signifies the first derivative of f of x, is equals to n, which is the exponent moved down, times a times x to the n minus 1, which is x to the n minus 1. And that's the general formula for the derivative.
Alright, now for some example questions. So let's say you're given a function f of x equals 2x squared. So to find the derivative of this function, we would use the power rule, which Austin taught earlier. So f prime of x, which is the derivative of f of x, would now be 4x, since you would take the 2 from the exponent of x, you would move it to the front, turning this into 4, and you'd subtract the exponent by 1, therefore making this 2 minus 1, making this 1. Therefore, the derivative of this function becomes 4x. Alright, so now that we've derived the derivative of 2x squared, let's look at this graphically. So here, we have the graph of f of x equals 2x squared, which is a parabolic curve that looks something like this. Now, this derivative, as I said earlier, will help us find the slope at any given x value on the graph of f of x. So let's say we want to find the slope of this curve at x equals 0. To do that, we would take f prime of 0 and plug in the value as x equals 0 into this equation of 4x over here, which gives you the slope as 0. And if you draw this graphically, you'll be able to verify this, since if you draw the line tangent to x equals 0, which looks something like this, you will notice that it's a horizontal line giving you a slope of 0.